What is up, everybody? It's your boy Blizzy. This is part 2 of Carvana. So if you watch the past video, the last video, before this video, you would see that we bought a 2017 Subaru Impreza all-wheel drive, base model hatch, 5-door, from Carvana for, I wouldn't say a terrible deal, but it wasn't on the better end for me. But in a pinch, I'm under $500 a month on a payment where I wanted to be. I didn't want to be like everyone else and being stuck in $1,000 car payments. Needed something good on gas. Commute about 2 hours a day back and forth to work, so needed something good. Did not want to dig through the rust here in Maine, so found a car out of Arizona, this car out of Arizona, and checked out the Carfax, and you get a money back guarantee, 7 days, blah blah blah. All of that is pretty copacetic with Carvana. Everything was pretty straightforward. A couple of clicks, excuse me, a couple of signatures, and you're pretty in there. Credit score for me was an issue. Really never took a chance and tried to get financing and all of that. So this was my first venture into getting some money financed and sticking my nose out there and trying to get some credit going for myself. So this is basically what this is for me. And my wife, my fiance, were needing a car because she had got into a pretty bad accident with our 2020 Nissan Altima all-wheel drive. That we had the SV, or the SR, I'm sorry, the racing edition of the Altima. That car was beautiful with the paddle shifters and all the technology that was into that car. Thank God it was as good as it was because it saved her life. But so we needed a new vehicle, and you guys check out my last couple of videos. I did a seafoam treatment, excuse me, and put a K&N air filter in that car today. And I really am noticing a lot of differences. That car's become a lot more peppy now that I've, run some good fluids through it, and a nice fuel and engine treatment with that seafoam really helps open things up. But I wanted to make this video to you guys to basically say this. We went to Carvana. People said, no, don't do it. Watched a lot of videos about people. Really, I was obviously I was looking for the nightmare stories, but it was kind of hit and miss. If you have super high expectations, you need to go and look at a vehicle in person and do it that way. In which I had very high expectations too. I just was not going to take a rust bucket, and they were going to have to bring a very decent car, in which they did. And it was going to have to be something very good because I know a little bit about mechanics, and you're not going to slide one over on me. I'm just not that guy, unfortunately for them. So if this was one of them scenarios where we drove it home, which was a 3-hour trip, if we drove it home in that 3-hour trip, it made it through it, and the next couple of days it was a good vehicle and we liked it, and then we were going to keep it. If not, we were going to give it back and do this process all over again. But man, after getting underneath this thing and checking it out, driving it, using it every day for the last almost week and a half, we like it, and we're going to hold on to it, and Carvana did us pretty good. So we'll make the payments on that. The next thing would be, if in the future we ever have any issues with the engine or electrical or transmission, I do have that package on there too for a couple of years. So we'll see, and I will definitely stay on this channel and let you guys know what is going on with Carvana. But hey, my car under $500 a month, out the door, couple thousand down, very high interest rate for me, but that's because I'm starting my credits very thin. I don't know about for you, the circumstances might be a lot different. Just do your due diligence, research the vehicle, look at the Carfax, look at things that they picture, if there has been any kind of body fixes and stuff like that. And then it's really up to you when you go pick it up or it's delivered to you to look. Take the time to look, make sure that there's nothing hidden, because this stuff happens. People fix cars and don't let the insurance know, and it slides through, and you won't see it on the Carfax. So it's up to you to find this kind of information out. Look at body panels. Is everything lining up? Is it clean? Is it too clean? Does it look like there's overspray anywhere? Like, just stuff like that. Look for signs of people trying to hide stuff on you. The same with the drivetrain and interior. Look for stuff that's normal wear and tear and people might be hiding. And that's what I did. That's what we did. And this was the second vehicle. We went and looked at a CRV from Carvana, and it was a little bit not what we were looking for as far as some particular things. And we sent that one back, and this one was the second one. And I'll be honest with